What is up, all of my YouTube friends, as well as what is up, all of you X-Men 97 fans? The three-part finale titled Tolerance is Extinction started with part 1 last week, and now we are moving on to part 2. I've said this a million times already, but this show just continues to get better and better and better. And so I have no idea what to expect with this episode, but after watching 8 episodes, I'm only expecting greatness. So what's going to be happening today is I'm going to be reacting to the episode. I wanted to watch it with you guys, and then afterwards I'm going to be giving a short review. So make sure you stick around for that. But before we dive in, as always, make sure you smash the like button and subscribe if you're new here. Leaving a like, a comment, or subscribing helps me a ton with the algorithm, guys. It helps me get out there, so I would very, very much appreciate it. But Tolerance is Extinction Part 2. Let's do this thing. I'm so excited right now. Is anybody else also really sad that this show ever has to come to an end? This is just proof that the week-to-week format works so well, because gosh, waiting for this every single week has just been like the light of my life the last few weeks. Oh man, and last week Magneto was right. To me, my X-Men at the end. Let's go, dude. Let's do this thing. Tolerance is Extinction Part 2. He's back. Oh my gosh. Oh, wow. So this one is just heavy from the jump. Oh my gosh. Time to get it. Get that hover chair. Yes, dude. So Magneto is just not holding back.
Finally quiet, Mother.
Creepy ass painting. Storm! Oh yeah, this would be their first time seeing her.
Magneto, sir? Really? What did you expect was going to happen when you tossed him to school?
I wanted you two to be...
Let's calm down a little bit.
The choice should have been ours.
I wanted to spare you the weight of your loyalty to me. Both of you have done everything I have asked. You were my first students, and you graduated.
Aww. So those were his motives.
Would have had to send Nathan to the future. I'd still be pulled into dealing with Bastion or Magneto or whoever else threatened the world. I'll always end up here. Don't you know that?
Perhaps that was a mistake, because just like you, I'm right back here.
Gosh, I'm crying on the inside right now. Harsh.
Remy, No! Oh.
Yeah, these nightmares are gonna last for a long time.
I feel like I've been run over by a hay baler fixed with a jet engine. Trask, did he?
Much has happened, Fräulein.
Mm-hmm.
Trask survived. And so did...
Remy?
No.
Ro, you're back! Your powers.
Restored, thanks to Forge.
Please. Aurora's doing her modest goddess routine.
Your augmented prosthetics remain functional despite Magneto's blackout.
This whole thing.
I guess I didn't really notice the prosthetics.
Jean.
I should have known that.
This was our home, a haven. If it is this horrible here, how bad is it out there?
It's pretty bad. Yeah.
All First World infrastructures are in ruin. Without warning, Magneto's thrown the entire planet back centuries.
When the sun sets tonight, it sets on the future.
Oh, wow. Good line.
Well, Magneto ain't gonna change his mind just because we say please. His day ends one way.
Logan, if you must...
Let's go.
I brought us here, my X-Men. Do not make Magnus pay for my designs.
Rogue, you're going with me and Blue Team to find Magneto. Storm and Jean will lead Gold Team to...
Have we figured out how to remove these Prime Sentinel upgrades? Or eliminate his...
Still just trying to process the fact that Charles is just back with them.
We don't even know how many are out there.
Dang, cool suit.
Sounds like just another day that ends in Y when you put it that way.
And we face it as we always have, as a family.
Together.
In another world, Bastion would be in this portrait.
Yeah, but he's bad, man. I don't even need to feel any sympathy for him right now. We just got to get this job done.
Kurt will teleport us to Muir Island. Let's get to work, team.
Let's go. Looking at Charles like, I'm the captain now.
Charles described Bastion as a technopath, which is essentially telepathy for machines.
We may be able to do more than just that. If Bastion's abilities operate...
Dang, Beast has those dope glasses.
Prime...
Okay, no neutralizer technology.
Part of me wonders if Gambit should have been buried here, on our grounds. He was always trying to outrun...
They've done so much character work just within the 8 episodes that have come now, and now we're on to 9. Like, there's been so much character work.
For you, for Remy...
It just feels like every single scene I'm feeling some type of actual raw emotion.
Nothing spoken can heal this pain.
Ah, God. I think Magneto has arrived.
Looks like the search came to us.
Got a feeling Logan's just going to be a badass in this episode.
I am not the one who needs to be reasoned with, Charles.
There is a large asteroid hovering over my home that begs otherwise.
Very Sokovia-esque.
Old friend, you should have seen it. It was just as you said that day in the bar. Promise. Realized.
We have a plan to stop Bastion, but we must also repair Earth.
Gotta work together.
A boy, a future free of fear, only to watch his frightened eyes be vaporized inside his tiny skull.
Oh my gosh.
How many more of your bones will pave the way to Xavier's future, where we simper like beggars for tolerance? Your professor's dream is dead. A home to replace what they stole from us. A new Genosha. Cling to this dying world, or rise to your future and look down upon this fallen pigsty planet.
He's so dang convincing.
Abandon those who believe in them. Mutants do not.
Wow. Gods abandon those who believe in them, but mutants don't.
Rogue, do not turn your back on family.
None of you were there the day Genosha fell. Who dies next, Professor? I will not see any more mutants die.
I like this. I like this team up.
My mom handed me over to the Prime Sentinel, Jubilee.
Me?
See, that makes a lot of sense coming from the last episode. He feels some type of way.
The door is open.
Professor, why is his team always the coolest?
Hitching a ride to Asteroid M.
Sweet. Are those suits in the background?
But she's...
Not my mother.
It's confusing to me too, you know. Jean, Madeline. But what I know for certain is that they're two of the strongest people I've ever known. Trust her. And... son.
Let me guess. Be careful.
No. Give him hell.
Yeah. Let's get it. And she's basically the same. It's pretty much the same. It's like when you get a new iPhone. It's basically the same as the old one.
The Magneto protocols were drawn up for exactly this sort of crisis.
Trust that I will reach...
Charles in his, like, war garb. He looks funny, kind of.
In under an hour, civilization as we know it...
Sick.
...and I are your best hope to
oh, man. Classic.
If you don't trust me, trust my X-Men.
They'll get the job done. I hope. Wow, Bastion just with the Vecna treatment.
Open the silo.
Oh, that's cool. That's super cool. Whoa, he's like a part of this huge mainframe. that is a lot of Sentinels.
Surrender to the future.
Alright, so we're just going to be in the thick of it real quick. So if you stop Bastion, you stop all these.
I thought of you while away. Of when my sister faced her darkness and emerged. A survivor. A phoenix. Let us do what we do. Believe. Not in a dream, but in each other.
Make them mind your weather, sister.
And them weather your mind.
I'm loving this. Oh, man. Yes. Oh! Oh! Lightning tornado? Dude.
Try as you might, X-Men. You cannot stop me and my kind.
Oh, did Morph just take Hulk shape? Yes! Gosh! Knew we'd get some sort of cameo. I know that's not Bruce, but...
What is the sound of one hand clapping?
Dang.
I waited for this moment.
Sinister out of nowhere. Trying to get that Dark Phoenix back. Can you guys imagine Sinister in live action? My goodness. You're gonna need to get a little more powerful than that.
I can tell you when I switched you.
It doesn't matter. Madeline fights with me today.
Yes. Sinister. Jeez. Astronauts are like, hey, what's going on down there? Houston?
Oh, good. We're skipping the blabber.
Come on, Logan.
Time out, sugar. You're playing to kill.
Magnus, please!
Whose lives matter more?
Well, just... We get what you're saying, but just take a second. Take a breath. Take a beat.
I said sorry.
Yeah, you already blew it, buddy.
That has made the bitter man before me.
Oh, how I've waited to say these two words to you, old friend. Shut up.
Cyclops. His helmet. I must hijack his powers to repair Earth.
Bastion, Xavier's brats have breached the base. We must retreat.
Sinister's kind of a little failure, man. Ah, it was Morph.
Know your role, mutant. A snake like Sinister would never risk his life for another.
Come on, Beast. Come on, Beast. Oh, Bastion's powers are so cool. It's like Ultron, but human Ultron and controlling all of these different wires and things. It's sweet. Not again. She gonna have to go on a journey to get her powers back?
I have studied you, Jean. Dissected you.
Then face me.
I was waiting for you to bring me what I want. Look who's here, my writhing thing of chance.
Nathan, stop! Please! Listen to me! Just like he controlled your mother!
Yeah, this isn't good.
My real mother was a world-class telekinetic. Stuff tends not to skip a generation.
Whoa. so easily manipulated. Oh my.
Scott, I love you.
No! Jean, Nathan.
What is happening? You got it. The X-Men is just the best. Best ever.
Team still needs more time.
Oh!
Oh, Charles, now you have finally found the metal to do what is necessary. You are a traitor to your race.
No way. No way.
Been in a lot of wars, bub.
Oh my
The
God,
brave
Logan.
always die first.
Finally, this feud is
over.
What is happening, dude? No.
For the love of God, don't do this!
No, man. What is happening? Oh my gosh. Can't end like that. All right, guys, it's going to take me a long time to collect my thoughts on this episode. It's probably going to take me an entire week, luckily, because we're heading into that final episode, and this really felt like the beginning of the end. I know last week's episode was part 1, and it ended with the Magneto was right. There was a bit of a cliffhanger there, but this really was a cliffhanger, and that absolutely threw me for a loop. That is high-level storytelling stuff right there. Logan stabbing Magnus, you think that, oh my gosh, like Logan just killed Magneto, but then Magneto quickly reversing everything and sucking all of the adamantium out of his body. It looked like ripping it out of his flesh. That was just so brutal. I have no idea what's going to happen. They also left it on a cliffhanger with Scott and Jean and Cable with Nathan. And I don't know if you guys noticed this, but just these small little shots within the episode, small little details, like the moment where Scott is looking at Jean battling Cable, and there's this almost Goblet of Fire-esque moment where it's like the wands are connecting, you know, but you have these powers going back and forth, and it was just absolutely beautiful. This show is breathtaking at times. It really is. And I think I even said it during the reaction. Like, I love the X-Men. Like, I'm obsessed with mutants now. I'm obsessed with X-Men, and this show did that for me. I know some people had a childhood where they watched X-Men the animated series and they grew up on this. I just grew up with the live action movies, and as good as those are, it didn't do what this show is doing for me. Like, this is really proving to me and showing to me why people love the X-Men so incredibly much. And I can't even believe it. We have one episode left, and I'm so excited that after that one episode, I get to go back and watch every single episode back to back. It's just going to be a hell of a time. But please, as always, let me know down in the comments what you thought about this episode. Again, it helps me out big time in the algorithm if you do leave a comment, but I also do just want to start that conversation and hear what you guys thought about this episode and what you've thought about the series so far. So please don't hesitate to leave that down there. Also, guys, make sure you smash like and then click on another video on your way out. You can follow me on X at Jones Vibes Only, and don't forget to keep up the good vibes. But that was Tolerance is Extinction Part 2. One episode left of the finale. We got Part 3 coming up next week.